Om Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Namaha. Valmiki Ramayana. Balakanda. Chapter 16. Vishnu's messenger approaches Dasharatha. Summary. Vishnu agrees to incarnate as human and selects Dasharatha as his father. And when Dasharatha is performing the Vedic ritual called putrakaamesti, a deity called praajaapatya, Purusha rises from the sacrificial fire to give a golden vessel of divine dessert to Dasharatha for distribution among his queens to beget progeny. The three queens, on consuming the dessert, conceive their children. Chapter 16 in detail. Later, when the omnipresent Narayana is thus nominated by best gods, and though he knows the outcome, he gently spoke these words to gods in this way. What is the idea to eliminate the demon chief Ravana, O gods? Adopting which strategy, I'll have to eliminate the thorn in the side of sages. Thus Vishnu asked the gods. Asked thus, all the gods said to the semi-paternal Vishnu, on assuming a human form, eliminate Ravana in a war. O destroyer of enemies, he that Ravana undertook a powerful asceticism for a long period, thereby the creator of worlds and the firstborn one, Brahma, felt pleased of his asceticism. Satisfied with his asceticism, Brahma gave boon to that demon that he shall have no fear from life from many kinds of beings, excepting humans, because the demon indeed slighted or neglected humans earlier at the time of bestowing boon. Thus, on getting boon from the forefather Brahma, he has become arrogant and torturing the three worlds, and he is even abducting women. As such, O enemy destroyer, Vishnu, his elimination is said through humans alone. So said gods to Vishnu. On hearing that speech of gods said that way, he, that kind-hearted Vishnu, then chose Dasharatha as his father in human world. During that time, the great resplendent king and an enemy subduer, Dasharatha, is performing putrakaamesti ritual, designing progeny as he is sonless. On taking a decision, Vishnu took leave of forefather Brahma and vanished while he is still being extolled by gods and sages. Then, from fire of altar, Dasharatha's ritual, there emerged a great, vigorous and energetic divine being with an unparalleled resemblance called Purusha. He is clad in black and red garments, and his face is red, and his voice resembled the drumbeat. His moustache and hairdo are soft like that of iron's mane. And he is endowed with auspicious features and decorated with divine ornaments. In height, he is like mountain peak, and in valor, he is like an commanding tiger. That great ritual being personally brought, a big golden vessel carrying it with both of his hands, as if he would personally handle his own wife, which vessel is made from the molten gold and covered with a silver lid, and which appeared to be crafted out of divine illusion, since it is dazzling like sun and glowing like the tongues of flame, and that vessel is full with divine dessert. The divine person, on observing King Dasharatha, said these words, O king, you may know me as the being sent by Prajapati. Thereafter, King Dasharatha greeted the divine being with palms adjoining and said in reply, O God, welcome to you, and what shall I do for you? Then again, that divine being sent by Prajapati said these words, O king, now you have obtained this dessert in golden vessel, as you have propitiated gods. O tigerly king, take these desserts prepared by divinities. This is a blessed dessert that enriches progeny and health. O king, let this be consumed. Saying so, he further said, for which purpose you have performed this ritual, that childbearing will be fructified in your wives by bearing sons. Hence, give this among your eligible wives. So said the divine being to Dasharatha. Agreeing to that, the king wholeheartedly took the God-given golden vessel full with divine food. With high ecstasy, Dasharatha revered that ritual being, the Praajaapatya Purusha and Yagna Purusha, an astonishing and delightful being in his appearance, and performed circumambulation to go around in circles around him. On obtaining the dessert prepared by gods, then Dasharatha is highly gladdened like a very poor person obtaining unforeseen wealth. On completing his work of giving the golden vessel with dessert, then the divine being, who is astonished by his form and highly glowing by his physique, disappeared then and there itself. Lit up with beams of happiness, Dasharatha's palace chamber shone forth like the autumnal sky, brightened with moonbeams. Then Dasharatha, on entering palace chamber, spoke this to Queen Kaushalya: "Receive this dessert to beget your children." The king then gave half of the dessert to Queen Kaushalya, and he gave half of the half, that is 1/4, to Queen Sumitra. And to Kaikeyi he gave half of the remaining half, that is 1/8 of the dessert, with a desire to beget sons. Then, thinking for a while, he gave the remaining, that is 1/8 portion, again to Queen Sumitra. Thus the king distributed the dessert to his wives differently. On getting the dessert, all of those best ladies of the kings, whose hearts are plentiful with happiness, treated it as a reward. Then, on consuming dessert, those best ladies of kings, whose brilliance, then matched with that fire and sun, became pregnant after some time. Then, on seeing his queens with confirmed pregnancies, Dasharatha regained his lost heart for sons, and he is gladdened like Vishnu, who will always be gladsome when worshipped by gods, namely Indra and others, as well as by assemblages of great souls and sages. Thus, this is the 16th chapter in Balakanda of Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.